Chi-Town's finest.
Okay, I got this Toshiba 49-inch LED TV, and what happens is when you hit the power, you get a screen flash, and that's it. The backlights do not stay on, and I'll show you. That's it. Okay, and got some weird stuff going on over there on the side with the three strips on the side. Just so you know, this has 3 lines, 3 strips on each line, a total of 9 strips. As you can see on this strip here, I did change one that was shorted. Okay, so that means everything on the strip lit up except for that one, and I thought that was the problem. I replaced it, and it is still doing the exact same thing. Okay, now I did check all of these strips individually. They are all good. This particular TV, if you have a LED that comes on slow or the strip's voltage, always look at the voltage. It's like 16.1. One of the other ones should be like 16.6, I believe, or 16.7. That one LED will shut the set down. And so if you take the back cover off and check the lines and they all light up and you're like, okay, well, all these are good, always look at the voltage on each line, and that'll tell you that you have a faulty LED. But anyway, all the strips are lit. They do light up. I did check each and every one of them. So this is our plug here that's coming from our power supply board going to the LEDs. Like I said, there are 3 different lines. There's a line, 3 LED strips on each line, and they go from outside to in. The wires on the left are the red, the positive. The wires on the right, the white ones, are the negative voltage, okay, the LED negative, and that's the line that we are concerned about. So I'm actually going to do a voltage check. I'm going to ground my meter, put it on DC volts, ground my meter on the chassis there, take my positive, and I'm going to go to each individual negative line. That is the line that triggers the feedback circuit, okay? So just so you know what the LED negative goes. Okay, I think it did flash on, and it did go to 40 volts. I've got my meter on min-max, on the max mode. So it's supposed to read the maximum voltage. That comes up, okay. I'm going to go to my second line. I'm going to plug it in. The TV will come on automatically, and you see it flash, and I'm at around the same, about approximately 40 volts. And I'm going to go to my last negative line, the one closest to the middle, I think. Yeah, that one. Same thing, plug it in, turn it on, put my meter on minimum max. DC volts. And it flashed, and that one is only reading 9 volts, but the other 2 are reading approximately 40 volts. Okay, which which means there is a problem somewhere. And I'm just going to go to the positive side, the LED plus wires. Those are all connected together up underneath. So, okay, looks like we have 49. That plug-in is coming up. Yeah, so it's actually reading 49 volts now. Okay, now it's going down, looks like. Okay, I'll plug it in, wait for it to flash. My meter is off minimum max now, so it went up to 80 volts and then came back down. That's what I wanted to see, to jump up to about 80 volts and start coming back down. So that definitely means that we have a problem in our LED circuit somewhere, okay? So we checked the LEDs, those were fine. Now, in case you notice, on every LED TV set, on the negative or LED negative side, it is always going to a transistor. Now right there, those are the 3 positive ones. Everything's reversed now because I got the board flipped over. And on the left here, these are our white wires, or LED negative minus wires. And those, like I said, those are always going to a transistor. Okay, so if I've got 7 lines and 7 negative LED lines, if you look on the other side of the board, you will see 7 transistors, okay? Usually like these on the other side of the board and the surface mounted. And that, my friends, what triggers the TV set off when the LED minus is too high or too low, okay? It actually, well, not the whole TV, but it actually, turns off the LED circuit, which it just did, okay? Right? So I'm actually going to prove it to you, okay? I'm going to go to each one of those white lines, and that is going to that first transistor, as you can see. Okay, go to our second negative line, and that is going to that transistor. And that is going to that transistor. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure the transistor is not shorted. Seems to be just fine. So if those transistors are fine, the next thing that you want to check are those resistors, okay? Usually the lowest value ones are going to be open, okay? This is like my third time I've got a set like this. And you see everything, each one of those little surface mount capacitors and resistors. As soon as I get my camera situated there, okay, come on, my friend. Okay, I'm checking that resistor there. Looks like 163 ohms maybe. That's what I'm reading. Now that's what I'm concerned about. That's a 100 ohm resistor. The numbers on there are 102. I'm sorry, 101. The last number being the multiplier. So if it was 102, it would be 1,000. If it was 103, it would be 10,000. But it is 101. That's 100 ohms. Those two are good. Okay. Look like that was a capacitor I was reading. I probably can't see too good. But this here is the one that says 101 also, and it is wide open. Okay, so I did get a resistor off another board and checked it. It's a 100 ohm resistor. It says 101 on it. I don't know what happened, but the other two were also open on the. I think I tried to turn it on and it flashed, and I rechecked it. So I just checked. So I just replaced all of those 100 ohm resistors on all three of those circuits or transistor circuits. Okay, I'll show you if I get my arm out the way there. Put my meter on ohms. Okay, 103 ohms, close enough. So we'll actually try this again. And those resistors are actually leading to that IC right there. That is the controller IC, okay, to one of the pins on there. And that is what completes the transaction on shutting your set down when the voltage on those collectors goes up high or low. Okay, like I said, you do test these lines from inside to out. So you actually put your negative lead on the last one and your positive lead on the first one, and that'll be like the first line, the next two are the second line, and so on. There is a legend right next to it, if it's correct. But yes, that easy, okay? And like I said, when you're checking this set, checking those lines, always look at the voltage, because if the voltage is different, that will shut the set down also when you're testing using your LED meter, okay? So I'm going to, I guess I'm making a voltage check here again after I replace those 3 100 ohm surface mount resistors. I want to plug it in. Okay, at this time I think it's set, so it does not automatically come on. It just should be in standby now. Okay, what are you waiting on, my brother? Let's get this party jumping. Okay. Put my meter on the positive side just to see. It looks like when I plugged it in, it probably went up, and then for a second, just going through I guess a check, right? And it looks like it's going back down. Like I said, the TV is not on. I didn't try to turn it on yet. And we'll go to our negative side, and they're all reading 0 volts. That one in the middle is like 29 millivolts. Okay, that's millivolts in case you can't see. So it's around 0 volts too. So I'm actually going to power it on now. Hit the power button. As you can see, I got backlights to the back of the TV, so the backlights are on and they are staying lit. Good sign. And I'm just going to recheck that negative voltage. And I'm getting 18 on the first one, 10, and then 11, I believe. Yeah, and so that is the voltage drop across each LED, which you should be getting on that line. And our positive line is reading 60 volts. And those are all tied together. So yeah, they're all 60 volts. And it looks like we're in good shape so far. Okay. Like those first lights lit up and then the rest of the lights come on. Looks good. I am going to replace that LED cover. That one that you can see looks like a little dot there in the left corner. Alright, so looks like we're in good shape. And I got my TV back together now. I'm going to fire it back up. And voila. Like magic, baby. So just those 3 little tiny resistors, and we're good. So make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And definitely make sure that you do subscribe and hit the little notification bell on the bottom. Thanks for watching. Big Dog out.